Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 43 with me, Sid. We're approaching half a century, getting close. And let me just very quickly, what have I got? I need to probably get some food, go and quickly sleep, and let me just catch up with you from last time. I've got a little bit of food there, that'll tide us over, just a bit of a midnight snack. Actually, dusk snack. It's hardly even midnight, it's probably about 6. I mean, who goes to bed at this time? Really, you know, not me. That's for certain. Yeah. So we'll munch that. We'll have a little drink. So since last episode, first things first, we left off, and I had just finished. It is winter. It's definitely winter now. There is a definite chill in the air. We've definitely got ice. Which we will be coming to the hijack and stuff. I've got steps, well, I use the word steps loosely, coming up here, and the grass has mainly grown in on this now leveled little plateau area here. Now I've got several options now and of what to do, but I think the thing I need to do more than anything is sort out my storage system. Now the other thing is I've updated. Yep, I have now updated, which means that my black bag, I'm not sure what, is that a tool bag now? It's still a cloth bag. That is supposed to have changed, and I don't know. Let me just, well, you'll see that cloth hide pouch. See, that's supposed to have changed. I thought that was supposed to be a tool pouch now. But clearly not. Storage pouch tier 1. I wonder why you can stick in that. I mean, that's only wool and burlap. We could certainly make that. Oh, bunion pouch. No idea. We've got that dirt there, and we've got there's still got the diamonds on us, and I've still got a whole load of wood and stuff. And as you probably noticed when I was in there, we have got TerraFirmaCraft. Oh yeah. Now we're some way off doing it. We can make a start, because the one thing we do need to do is an iron capped wand, which requires wrought iron sheets, which will make me 2 iron caps. Now there is only one other problem. We need to make a Thermonomicon, and that requires a bookshelf, which requires books, which require paper, which requires reeds, and we don't have any. It's the same thing that's stopping me using the diamonds, or at least using some of the diamonds. However, one of the things that was a problem with these, and at first I was like, oh my god, this is no better, was the damage from the various tools. However, there is, and I didn't even know this mod existed, so, you know, surprise, surprise. If we get past, there is TerraFirmaCraft. So if we jump into past there, Crucible, we can't, obviously we haven't done the research, so we can see that. That's we can see Arcane Lamp from TerraFirmaCraft. We can see all the various bits and pieces. Air infused stone, so these we're going to have to look out for. We're going to have to do some exploration for. Similarly, we're going to have to do exploration for silverwood and greatwood. Get a thormium anvil with double thormium ingots. We don't know how to make thormium yet, but you know. But there, look at this. Stage 1, that's unfinished. Let me get down to here. Thormium chestplate. Now this is now into the same realms as this is TerraFirmaCraft. This has got TerraFirmaCraft Fortress. It has the same level of protection actually, but durability 640s. That's got a huge, and that, that's not so good. That probably not so brilliant there. But again, Thormium Sword plus 240 attack, Thormium Mage plus 240. You've got all of this stuff going on. You've got Thormium Helms, you've got a Thormium Pick, Thormium Hammers, Thormium Scythes. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. But that's not what we're doing. We are going to use these. and we're going to sit there and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to lay these out, and I'm going to start there and start working out how best to do a storage system, because this is fine. 26 plus 32, yeah, that's fine, and these two probably fine. This one here, 13 quartzite cobble, probably not worth it. We're going to have a cobblestone chest. I also want to have a look at bibliocraft, because I want to go and have a look at labels. Obviously we can't do these, but if we go and look at label, can we find? Yes, we can. So, okay, well, let's just do this. This is, it's basically a sign, isn't it? All right. Oh, pardon me. 4, 8 should be enough for the time being. Oops. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make this is going to be our stone and cobblestone chest. Actually, let me just go over here. Have I got, just want one piece of ordinary marble rocks? No. Oh. There you go, one of those. Oh, bum. So I think the easiest thing here is to come in here and go, right, you are cobble, stone and blocks, and then we'll, if cobble and stone and blocks becomes too much for this one chest here, we shall take it somewhere else. Now that is only 8. See, these are really small quantities, so it's pointless sticking them, especially when you consider these blocks are not in a, we're never likely to get a whole load of these because that's granite. We're not in a granite zone. Firelight, we're not in a firelight zone, although we have got a couple of stacks of it. What's that? That is marble. We're not in a marble zone, so you know that I'll keep bricks separate. I think though we'll put those into a separate. Here's another question then. So do we go with? Do we put those in a separate category of their own? Do we put bricks and smooth stone? Possibly. Maybe that is better. But what we'll eventually end up with is a filtered down system where we're going to have the bulk storage will be bulk items, clay, possibly some of these things, because we'll get quite a bit of this going on, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's my mission. So the only thing I think we need in here is rhyolite, which is what we got here, and what are you? Quartzite. So quartzite is a potential one that we want to keep going. Have I got any quartzite of any other type? Not at the moment. Okay. So these are the 2 blocks in the area, so they're what we're going to mass storage. Otherwise, we're going to go in and we're going to take our gabbro rock and we're going to stick that gabbro rock in there. We're going to check each one of these are empty. That's fine. These are all, that's just water. So rock, gabbro. Yeah, that's fine. All of that goes in here. Sounds like a plan. We'll continue on working with this as a basis of a plan, and I will be back in a moment. All right, little update. Making steady progress. I'm waiting for this ponds to ice back over, to be honest. Appears, not sure whether there's icing over or not. I want to get some more ice, obviously. Kind of, you know, probably, yes, this is icing over. However, we've got a blaze over there, creeper there, creeper there. Yeah, I worked late. I worked late into the... Where are you, creeper? I know you're there. Where are you? Hide it. Aha. Gotcha. Quick XP. Gotcha. Gotcha, you bugger. There's another one down here somewhere as well. Oh, there was another one down there. He appears to have gone. So yeah, I've made a wee bit of progress on the sorting area. Well, storage. The storage area is not a sorting area, it's a storage area. And it is somewhat slow going. I've resorted to a certain degree of falling back on what you know, which is not a bad tactic. However, keeping on top of the ice is probably, if you'll pardon the obvious pun, is probably fairly important, because I will want to ensure that our cold room is kept cold. Kind of makes perfect sense if you think about it. Yeah, so whenever we get to winter, if we get a bit of a patch where we can come out and grab a wee bit of ice, then I will do so. Don't want to go mad. Just want to ensure that we stay on top of our... If we use less in a year than we can harvest, then so much the better. Kind of obvious really when you think about it. I don't know whether we can do that with this fresh water, can we? Does that go? It is the same. Okay, I ain't going to complain. If it's the same, then I'll have it. We'll have that. And I know this particular year we've not even used a stack, so we should be fine at that. I put 4 stacks in, but that doesn't mean that we can't get a little bit more. Right, let us go. Let me just grab that bit of ice. Let me go back, take you over to see what we've been up to, and then I'll continue doing more of it, because we're not anywhere near ready. We're not anywhere near complete, but you know, we are getting there. And in the same vein as sticking with what you know, I'm going with a mixture of storage drawers and chests. Because the storage drawers are not 100% applicable. You know, they have a lot going for them, not least of which is ultimately the ability to make a drawer controller and just dump everything in. But right now they don't have everything going for them. So what we got is we've got ice, 5 stacks of ice in there and a bit, clay, 13 stacks of clay, so we've got lots of clay, sticks, because I tend to get loads of those. These are the common stones for this area. Down here we've got rock and cobble, bricks and smooth stone, standing glass, dirt, mob drops, gravel, yet to be filled. And I'm literally just going through mob drops at the moment. Now, technically speaking, that is a mob drop. That I'm going to class as not a mob drop, because that is, however, that definitely is. And if once I've done all of this, we realise that maybe we really needed 2 chests, then so be it. That's not a mob drop, even though it came from a mob. That is. We may need a double for this. Let's have a look. Unless we don't count leather, which we could take that. This is to be processed, isn't it? Really. So yeah, we'll leave leather out of that mix. Okay, that's fine in there. We got string. Wool yarn is not a mob drop. I think that is all of our mob drops. Which obviously will, you know, sue it. Oh, they obviously are just at 16 deep. That's fine then. So we're using the fact that we've got different types of chests to make these. I'm going to go one more that way like this, and then we're going to have a branch off that goes this way and this way. So it's going to be kind of like a cross-shaped storage room. 3 bays deep, 3 that way, 3 that way, 3 that way again. I think. I'm not 100% certain yet, because I haven't really worked out everything. There's nothing in there, is there? So that one can come over here, ready to be. I'm filling this one back up with storage vessels as and when we empty them. In fact, we can probably now bring that lot in, and similarly that lot. So eventually we'll have all of this out of the way, which will be good. You can go. Oh damn! No, hang on. There. Ta-da. Yeah. Back in a bit. All right. Apart from the tool racks on the wall, which are probably going to stay for the time being, we've got a couple of barrels left in here. That's vinegar. That is, well, that wood it had water in. We're turning that jute into jute. We've got our framing table and that here. That is all temporary still. We do need to. I do need to go and grab. Hang on. Now sequoia is one of those woods that I'm going to have a lot of. And guess what? I have just. Oh, water. You can store logs in these, so it's possible that we may ultimately have a log store which is made up out of these barrels, but not barrels, drawers. But we've got a mixture of odds and sods in here that we've kind of stacked together nicely. This is not full. Neither is this. Over this side, as I say, we've got glass, sand, plough, gravel, mob drops, gems, dirt, seeds, tools and tool parts. That's probably going to be big enough, so maybe that may become tool parts and a separate chest for tools. Leather and hides, fruit trees, saplings, bushes, wooden items. There you go, have some more wooden items. Ceramic vessels, miscellaneous. We need to sort out this floor. That's my my next mission, and then we need to just make a few decisions about where we go next with this, because there's stuff we can be doing. Let me go and grab that and that and that. That should be enough, I think. And a bit of that goes there. A little bit of that gives me 24. I think there's 6, 12, 18 panels to fill. So, oh, no, they're not. There's double that, isn't they? I'll need more. Because there's 18, there's 36. Oh, I also need to replace you with some of that. Right, let me go and find some more chestnut. That old chestnut in it. righty. We've got plenty to cut down should we need to, but I don't think we're desperate. Let's just do that whole stack of those, because it's not like we can't use them elsewhere, and that will give us more than adequate amounts. So yeah, storage room is almost complete. Now I brought the ores and everything through here, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to use storage drawers to store all of these ingots and ores, possibly chests for the ores still, because again they don't particularly stack nicely. I mean, if you consider copper, you've got, you know, copper nuggets which are 10, you've got poor copper which is 15, normal copper which is 25, and good copper which is 35. So that's 4 drawers. Now on the one hand we could go with these, which is 8 stacks per drawer, I think, off the top of my head. And to be honest, I don't think we're going to come. Sorry, I'm yawning there. I was getting on a bit, getting a little bit later than I'm used to. Actually, the other thing is we should also stop doing that and be doing a bit of this action, especially with a quartzite, because, you know, I haven't got a lot of it. I've got loads of this rhyolite stuff, but rhyolite, I don't know. Who cares? Only professors of geology, I'm sure. And a bit of that going on with a little bit of this down there, and then we'll repeat that in here. This will make this storage room here. Now obviously we've left space to continue onwards in different veins, but we've got so many different directions we can head out from this this central thing, then that we're not restricted to just continue blindly following this. We can go off in a different direction. We can do more or less what the hell we want, because, you know, it's our game. But I think the next important thing, and I do mean actually, unfortunately this is more important than at face value you might think, is reeds. We really do need to get out there and find some reeds. We also need to get out there in a direction that we haven't really been. All right, please don't collapse. Please don't collapse. Please don't collapse. Yay! And we'll live. Because ideally we need to start getting some of this Stormcraft terrain gen, so had to happen eventually. Alright, we can use you, I suppose. Oh, it's not a problem. These things happen. And realistically, what you should do is what I normally do and was doing there, is one block at a time, and that way, when you get a collapse, in theory, you don't bring the entire ceiling down. The reality is, of course, is, you know, there could be multiple rock slides going off. That doesn't want to be there, however. That you can go up there. Just realise that doesn't want to be. It wants to be over there. Right, wooden items. We've got some quartzite rock. We've got some rhyolite rock, and I want to make another armor stand, but I want to do the BibliaCraft version, which is smooth stones, and I think so. How much of that? We should have a little bit of that one, and then 1, 2, 3. The reason being is the TFC version did not like certainly didn't like this stuff, whereas this one is more than happy, except of course, yeah, there's always that. TFC really does not know how to deal with that kind of stuff. But there you go, put that bronze on. So around in here, my thoughts were that we could start into looking at some furnishings for, if I can find something now, I want living room furniture, and I would like a purple couch, because and we'll probably therefore want some purple armchairs. Coffee table, I think a coffee table's kind of a given, isn't it? We don't want cactus chair, that sounds horrible. Where are we? Have we got industrial sofa bed? No, I didn't really want that. Let me put that back through. Purple. Of course, purple. Industrial. What have we got in the way of little table? Have we got a glass table? No, that's not what I want. Wooden table. Those. We could give it a try. We can always recycle these. It's not the end of the world, is it? And well, we should also be thinking about having a sleep. Here we go. Industrial copper table. Let's go with that try. Or that. Right. Let's eat these remains of these sandwiches. Sleep the remains of the night off, and have a look at doing a little bit of decorating to start off with in the living room area, because, well, the main area, the central, if you like. Bonk, create me a, let me just eat these bits and pieces. I keep making myself sandwiches and then only eating a mouthful, which is not brilliant. Right, so if we were going to make, let's have a look. Put you there, with a bit of you going on there, a little bit of you going on there. Now I wanted to have a look at this. Which I actually like that better. As much as it's probably hard to believe, I actually think that has got a nicer texture. I must turn those block lines off as well. So a bit of sofa there, a little bit of sofa there. Now what we've got going on with this? Wow, that, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll get this. This is going to look brilliant once it's done. You see, your alternatives are that, which is, that's way too, that actually needs to go in the kitchen. That, I think, needs to be, oh no. No. No, don't like. That's a nice thing with DecoCraft, though. You can play with it. You can try things out, see what you like, and if you don't like it, dump it back in and go somewhere else. Let's have a look. So we've got art, drum set. Yeah, that's not going to be in our living room. A piano. Costs a fair bit, though. Upright piano is a little bit cheaper. Piano stool. Yeah, let's have a look. Don't know where we put it. I mean, I suppose it would go here if we were going to have it anywhere. Let's pop it away for now. This is not going to be the final resting place for those, by the way. So, at a later date, maybe, but today, no. Right, what have we got? Bathroom, bedroom. Bedroom we probably need to do something because we haven't really done anything in our main bedroom area. So let's have a look. Sideboard, wardrobe, dresser, sideboard maybe. Dream catchers are always handy around the bedroom, aren't they? Because nobody wants bad dreams. Want a couple of those. I'm not going to go with the vanity stuff because, you know, I'm not that vain, to be honest. I'm not. Concrete barrier, yeah, I can't. Trash bin, I can't really. Well, I suppose they fit. Tulip vase, light blue. Don't know. Let's have a look. Dungeon stuff, not really for a living room. Doors and fences. Hang on a second. Get rid of those block lines. I like those. Now, there is always the danger that mobs don't recognise them. But, you know, if they walk into them, it's not a major problem, is it? Door right, left. Interesting. Okay. Food, not worried about for the moment because I'm not playing much in the kitchen. Well, I am. I'm just wondering whether actually, can I get away? Is there any way I can get a breakfast bar? Because that's what we need in this kitchen. We've got a bar stool, of course, in purple. How do we do a breakfast bar though? Bottom cabinet corner. Kitchen shelf. Come on, show me a brekkie bar. Brekkie bar, come on. Broom cupboard. Not a brekkie bar. Bottom cabinet corner. I don't really want. I want a breakfast bar. Beer tap. That's what I need in my kitchen. How would you do that? Could you get away with a couple of those? You think? Let's have a look. If I were to come around the end here, that is a cupboard. So if I took that out and placed that and that, followed by the cupboard at the end, can we get away with that? Let's have a... Yeah, oh yeah. You bet your bottom dollar we can. Brekkie bar. Right. Oh, I was doing bedroom furniture, wasn't I? You see how easily I am distracted? It is, in some respects, quite scary. Dresser. Why is everything twos? Right, wardrobe. Don't like that. Dresser. Bit of a dream catcher going on there. Tulip. Come on. There. Starting to look quite nice. I mean, the thing is with this stuff, I could play with this all day. It is crazy silly how easy it is to get carried away with this stuff. You know, so I'm like, oh, I want food now. I want cognac now. I want coffee. That's what I want. I want coffee mugs to put on my table. Holidays, no, that's not going to help me. That's a teacup. I don't drink tea. I drink coffee. Give me a coffee. Tea set, no. It's not This is not pleasing me. There is no coffee. Office desk. Oh, wow, we haven't got enough for that. We're short on clay, I think. Corkboards. We've got so much to play with. It's just crazy. Just the level of fun you can have with this one mod. I love DecoCraft, I really do. It's an absolute classic. I think we're going to have a teacup. I don't think we're going to get away with a coffee mug. I don't think there is a coffee mug. Damn you. Oh well, I could have a wooden beer. No, it's silly. That would be silly. Let's have a teacup. Put a cup of tea for my morning tea, and then I think on that note, oh yeah, lovely cup of tea. I think on that note, we can change out to that. We can get a little bit of a new. Yeah, do you think we should take a hat off for that? I think we should. I mean, we are actually sat in the middle of a thing, but yeah, let's not let that bother us. If we get that, and we can get a little bit of a screenshot there. There we go, and put our hat back on. Yay, shunk. And on that note, I think we're going to call it a day. But we finally moved some storage out. We've got the starts of a at least we're actually sat on the sofa here. But yeah, on that note, we've got the starts of a storage area. I think next episode we do desperately need to go out and try and find reeds, because they are going to be pretty crucial, I think. So on that note, we're going to call it an episode, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.